Good morning, Americans and humans. This is your favorite alien back on the air again. Sorry I was off for a couple of days. Health issues, when you're getting old. Well, stand by for commentary today. Today's commentary is on Vladimir Putin and the paper tigers. As I told you in my videos earlier this month, the United States and the EU and NATO are paper tigers. They're not going to do anything about Putin. And Putin's on the rock at a hard place here, because here it is, April 10th. He's got 30 days to do something good, or May 9th is going to fall flat on his face. Oh boy, is it going to fall flat on his face. You see, all along he wanted to have Ukraine as this jewel for the May 9th celebration of Patriot Day. The World War II version on Russia. They don't call it World War II in Russia. They call it something else. Patriot Day, I'm assuming, or the War of Revenge or something like that anyway. Well, whatever the Russians call it over there. I would say Patriot Day is more like it there. Where the Soviet Union got, and the Russians beat the Germans. Well, as you know, the Ukrainians have made things hell for Vladimir. They've suffered a lot. He suffered a lot, but you remember, the Russians, no matter if you were under the Tsars, under the Bolsheviks, and under Putin here, they could care less about their people. World War II proves that, doesn't it? What was it? Over 20 million Russians died in World War II? 20 million. Wow. So, and Stalin could care less about how many people lost. He just wanted to win. And he could put up with Zhukov to do that. Well, his cohort here, Vladimir Putin, is doing the same thing. He's looking for a guy to save his behind. Yo! Yeah. But he wins a prize, Odessa. And it's like the prize that Stalin was trying to hold, and Hitler wanted more than anything else. Stalingrad. Oh, yeah. Stalin wanted to hold it at all costs, no matter what. Hitler wanted it at all costs, no matter what. Well, it's the same with Odessa. The Ukrainians want to hold that at all cost. And Putin wants it at all cost. And you know what happened to Stalingrad? There was nothing there to hold on to. When Joseph Stalin finally got the Sixth Army defeated in the Battle of Stalingrad that lasted all through the winter of 42-43. Yeah, whoa, wasn't there? Oh, you listening to me, Americans? Because you're paper tigers, you're going to have to listen. So here's the problem you guys got. Putin's going to go in with all in, except for nuclear weapons. He somehow or another thinks that the paper tigers are not going to do anything. But he's going to go in with incendiaries, oxygen deprivating bombs, and everything to destroy Odessa and make that land bridge, Odessa, all the way up to Russia. So he has the Black Sea all to himself. But unfortunately, there isn't fly in the ointment here for Vladimir Putin, so his celebration on May 9th is going to be kind of tainted because the Finns have spoken. Yeah, the Finns, and they're not paper tigers either. The Finns, I never thought they would do this. The Swedes, I know, are paper tigers, but the Finns, I would have never thought the Finns would go out on this limb. The Finns are willing to ask for NATO as early as May 1st. They know about May 9th. And they know that putting this out there right now really irks Vladimir Putin. Oh boy, big time. Can you imagine the Finns becoming NATO members? Oh, the Finns. They gave the Russians fit in 1939. Yoo-hoo, the Soviet Union, I mean. Remember, Mr. Vladimir Putin, by your history, the Finns in 1939 destroyed old Joseph Stalin's forces, which were as bad as yours are today back then. And that gave Hitler the okay to invade you in 1941 after what he saw the Finns did to you in 1939. Oh, they were worse than the Ukrainians. You think you got it bad with the Ukrainians? Try to mess with the Finns. And the Finns are European. Western kind of European, anyway. European, kind of Eastern or Western. Nobody knows what the Finns are, really. They're like the Swedes and the Norwegians. You know, you guys are kind of funny people over there. Speaking as an alien from another planet. I mean, you got your Eastern Europeans, your Western Europeans, and the Finns, Swedes, and Norwegians, which are, hello. But they got one thing. If they become part of NATO, along with the Baltic states of Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia, you got a big fix on the Russia because the Baltic is out of your way. And the Black Sea's not going to do you any good favors anyway. But you need the Baltic. Yoo-hoo, Baltic. You need that, Russia. Yoo-hoo. Yeah. And the paper tigers, meaning the NATO, EU, and, some Uncle Sam, what are you going to do about it? Because you know that announcement earlier this week, I was in the hospital, by the way, is going to irk Vladimir to no end. Oh, the Finns are going to ask for NATO approval as early as May 1st. Now, mind you, the Finns were on the fence. That's whether the Finns are on the fence and the Finns are on the fence. Well, the Finns got off the fence. And now, what is Vladimir going to do? Your army is awful. You're going to send them against the Finns? Really? The Ukrainians are bad. Think of the Finns as 10 times worse than the Ukrainians. Those Finns are a pain in the neck. Those Finns mean business. I mean, they're not there pussyfooting around. When those Finns say war, those Finns mean war, okay? And sure, they haven't fought a war since 1939, but the Finns, trust me, they like Finland more than anything else. And they proved it to Russia time and time again. Russia knows about Finns. This is your favorite alien. It's a dilemma that Putin's going to have to deliver between now and May 9th. Is he going to go all in on Odessa and all in on the eastern Russia, Ukraine, and destroy it, really destroy it this time? And then do the Finns? He doesn't have the armament. He doesn't have the people. He doesn't have the soldiers willing to sacrifice themselves against the Finns. The Ukrainians are a different story. Hey, who could care about the Ukrainians? You know, here in America, we had unemployed Ukrainian jokes ever since I was a kid. Yoo-hoo! Yeah. But the Finns, that's a different story there. So, telling you the way it is, Americans and humans, this is your favorite aliens. What are the paper tigers going to do? Good day.